Great news, everyone. Doctor Who is back again. Promise it'll be good this time. Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Ozzy, one part of the MonoSupreme YouTube channel. And why am I doing a dance around the place like I'm a Strictly Come Dancer professional? I don't know, never watched Strictly. So, somebody told me that Doctor Who is back. You know what? It was actually my dad. Thanks, Dad, for sending that message. But it's a shame that it's come at a really weird time where Doctor Who is kind of just a desolate wasteland. This episode is once again written by Russell T Davies, and Billie Piper's still going to be Doctor Who. Right, positive thoughts, positive. I like to try and stay positive when it comes to Doctor Who because, well, you can go down a real spiral of depression when it comes to this show. We all know that feeling. So it's coming back at Christmas, but here's the catch. 2026. I seriously misread it and thought that it was gonna be 2025, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then it was 2026, and I thought, oh. So, Disney have pulled out. I'll be surprised. Absolutely not. It's a crying shame. I think that Disney money would have helped, and I think that Disney would have been really cool at giving us some really sick spin-offs. I don't know. It's kind of sad at the end of the day. We don't know how much creative involvement they had, if they had much at all. It's just a bit of a shame that we're going to lose out on so much money. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we've just got to try and keep this franchise alive in any way we can. Got to continue supporting the brand, no matter how crappy it gets. We've got to buy the merch, buy the figures, buy the books to keep it actually on store shelves. Because we can't let this show die. People think that it needs a rest, but Doctor Who's a show which can always go on. And I think that it's our responsibility, as well as BBC's, to try and get people into it. I think that we should encourage people to watch this new special. I have actively been doing that over the past few years. Unfortunately, they've been met with some pretty shit finales over the past couple of years, like the Sutek one and the Omega one. So I feel a bit stupid recommending the show to people when it's literally going to betray the audience. Like, why the fuck did it snow in the first half of season 1? When the Doctor and Ruby touch hands, and then it meant absolutely nothing. I don't know, everybody's ranted about that enough, but it's still really, really infuriating. Look at those gains. 2026 Christmas special. Theories, I think that it's going to, honestly, I think it's going to be Billie Piper and David Tennant. I'm just going to say that. Nobody wants to hear it, but I think that's going to happen. It'd be really nice if this Billie Piper thing was just a bit of a cop-out and Ncuti actually kind of had another one. But at the same time, I think we're kind of moving past that now. It's time to move on. Unfortunately, because back in the 60th anniversary, no, back in 2020, it was time to move on. And then in 2023, with the 60th anniversary special, we were like, move on from the old to the new. And then what do we get? We get Billie Piper coming back yet again. Why does this show keep doing this to us? I don't know. It's hard to be excited for something that's a year away, you know? In terms of predictions for the monsters, I don't know, Russell T Davies really seems to be dismissing these guys at the moment, the Daleks. You know, I'm a massive Dalek superfan, and it's a crying shame. Wait, have the Cybermen come back as well? I feel like we've had a bit of a weird, you know, drop of the iconic monsters. They've not really been in it too much over the past couple of seasons, which, you know, fresh and new, I'm all for. I think that we should be pushing new things. I think them bringing Sutek back and Omega and the Rani back. Well, the Rani was kind of cool because we've not seen her in forever. But I think this obsession with old villains is getting a bit old. But I would like to see the Daleks back for a Christmas special finally because, well, we've not had a Dalek Christmas special. We had Eve of the Daleks, which was quite close, but it wasn't actually aired on Christmas, and I think it'd be really cool. We need a new design, even if we just have a one-off Christmas design, that'd be really sick. I get really bored of people saying that the bronze Daleks are fine and you can't change perfection, and if it ain't broke, don't fix. Shut the fuck up, please. Seriously. We only had the original 1963 Dalek design appear once in the show, and they just kept changing it from then on. The classic season, they never kept it consistent, so why should we do that in the modern series? Give us more variants. How did a video about the 2026 Christmas special turn into a rant about me talking about Daleks? That's just how it goes on this channel, guys. You should know by now. But yeah, to sum it up, shame that we're going to lose a lot of money from Disney. It's a shame that we're cutting a tie with such a huge conglomerate which could have propelled Doctor Who into the you know, the public consciousness once again. It almost got close, but I don't know what the fuck happened, man. It's a real shame, but let's start again. Let's try again for the 50th time, and like, what, 68th time's a charm, right? I know we're not going to quite get the days of old, because that's just not how the industry works anymore. The toy industry doesn't work like that anymore either. But we can try, damn it. What's to stop them from trying? What's to stop the BBC giving like advanced episodes to like character options and stuff, and going, oh, there you go, here's a bit of money. Actually put out some fucking figures, you know? It's like, I find that really weird. If you want Doctor Who to be a success, then give the merchandise companies a little slice of the cake, you know? Like, you've got all this Disney money, and someone's going to say, it doesn't really work like that, but, you know, backhanded deals, give Al an extra $1 million to make like a wave for season 1 and season 2, because keeping the merchandise in the public consciousness, it's a give and take. It works in tandem, where people see the stuff on the shelf, they check out the show, the kids love Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Speaking of which, I'm going to be making one of those on the MonoSupreme eBay store, link in the description, follow the store and it'll be up very soon, and also subscribe to see that thing. I just have a lot of thoughts, and obviously I come at this quite a lot from a merchandise angle, and I think that the two do work in tandem very well, but at the end of the day, at the core, we need fresh writing blood, please, 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 okay? Just, if you're a writer, then bug the shit out the BBC. If you're just a fan, bug the shit out the BBC and tell them that we need new blood. Nothing against the man, the myth, the legend that is Russell T Davies. He has written some killer stuff over the past few years. Let's not forget some really, really cool episodes we had, like Dot and Bubble and Lucky Day and stuff like that. You know, there has been really good stuff. Let's all try and be nice. It's just the fact that I don't think the showrunner should be writing over 60% of the scripts. And someone's come down. Hello.
Hello.
Come here, do you want to say your piece? What do you think of the new Christmas special? What do you think is going to happen?
They're going to launch the new Doctor.
Do you think Billie Piper's going to be the new Doctor?
I wish, but you said the producer was saying...
Oh, it might not be, but would you want it to be Billie Piper, or do you want it to be somebody else?
I'm open to both. I would like Billie Piper because I like her. Yeah, but I don't know. But I like her as Rose Tyler, obviously, not as the Doctor. So I don't know, but I'll be happy to see what she does. But I'm also open to getting it to somebody new, because a new fresh face is amazing. It has to be a fresh face, not a nepo baby.
Okay, fresh face, but would you want an A-lister to come in and try and save?
What's an A-lister?
Someone like Leonardo DiCaprio or Idris Elba or something like that.
As I said, to me, fresh face means newness. It can't be an A-lister.
Oh, do they have to be attractive?
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, I mean...
Come say hi, you know.
I look terrible.
No, you don't.
I'm sick. Literally, look at me. So, I'm saying it has to be attractive. That helps, I'm sure. I mean, teenagers... Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining.
What do you think?
Somebody who looks like you.
What do you think? I'll let you go in a minute, but like, what do you think of like the correlation between merchandise on store shelves and actually the public perception? As in, do you think it helps a general audience to see, oh, Doctor Who figures, Doctor Who's on? As in,
no.
No?
No.
No?
No. Nobody sees the toys and go like, oh, Doctor Who's on, because first of all, the timeline doesn't match.
Yeah.
They put out products...
Oh, well, they put stuff from the 70s. I meant new. As in, like, if they put out the current season, if they launched it with a range of new products, do you think that would get people to watch?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Don't just say that just to please me.
No,
it's just like...
even if they just put on a new screwdriver...
And a new Doctor, yeah.
And a new Doctor.
Well, that's what they did in the Matt Smith era.
Did they?
Like, as soon as the first episode came out... They put the figure and the screwdriver out.
Exactly. If they do it at the same time as the show is running, it works. Yeah. You cannot do it early or later.
They did it like a year after with the Ncuti.
That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, I know. It's shit, innit?
Yeah.
Horrible management. But yeah, the future of Doctor Who, it looks as bleak as ever at this point, but let's try and stay positive, try and spread the good word, and yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Good chatting to you guys. Take care of yourself. And stay safe. Goodbye.